I think it's wonderful that the university has a Great Lives series, because I was coming into this room looking at some of the photographs along the wall of the people that have been here before me and have already done these. And you've had astronomers, you've had physicists, you've had other broadcasters, you've had people from all walks of life. And I think what that, I hope, does, particularly for the students, gives them a window on a world that perhaps they may have never looked through themselves before, gives them an idea and an opportunity to see what else there may be outside of their university and outside of the ambitions that they already have for their own futures. They open windows and they open doors, and in doing so they open minds, and I think that's probably the best thing that you can possibly do in a university. But I think it's a wonderful campus, and such terrific opportunities here, particularly for journalism students, because it is one of the best of the journalism courses in the country. On the subject of antibiotic resistance, it's something that I have a particular interest in, having been involved in it, in programs about it for the last 2.5 years, and have become by no means an expert, but certainly a very fascinated amateur. And I think the great thing that I've gleaned from the films that I've made, the research I've done and the work that I've done on this, is that the majority of the really groundbreaking work is being done in universities like Lincoln. Not in the pharmaceutical companies, but in universities where you have scientists, where you have those curious minds and those innovative minds that are looking at ways of identifying new antibiotics in themselves, or areas where you might find antibiotics, because we are facing a major crisis. So we need new antibiotics. And I think some of the most exciting and groundbreaking work is being done in universities. So it's absolutely terrific that so much of that work is actually being done here in Lincoln as well. I am absolutely thrilled when I see that there are new medical schools opening anywhere. And it's fabulous that you've got one opening here in Lincoln. And I know that you perhaps think of it in terms of filling opportunity and employment gaps in the area. But what is much more important is that any medical school is producing young men and women as doctors and nurses and researchers who are not just going to work here, they're going to go and work all over the country. They're going to become a vital part of the backbone of the National Health Service. And I think that probably Lincoln should look ahead with great pride at the way in which they're going to be providing so many new young doctors and nurses and medical professionals who will genuinely make a difference in the future, probably all over the world.